one. And blast off! It's currently 5 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Monday, the 4th of December, 2023. Welcome to another amazing episode of The Game, which is a free weekly webinar. Before I carry on, let me just make sure everything's working on YouTube. Apologies, you cannot see my carved by the gods Vogue model face today because the Matrix decided to attack my webcam before the webinar. It's cool. It's cool. We didn't come for my looks. We came for the market intellect between myself, Mr. Hardin, and Keison Rigg, which I'm sure, whom of which I'm sure will be entering the room very shortly. I think they're coming from an event or something. Okay, let's make sure the audio is working. Sure. We'll be entering the room very shortly. All right, perfect. So you cannot see my beautiful face. However, we can see the beautiful faces of some of our community members. Colin Porter, say hello.
Good evening, gentlemen. Hello.
This is a Bitcoin millionaire. I'm joking. Colin Porter is an early adopter of Bitcoin, and he's a very educated man when it comes to the blockchain. Tell him a little bit about yourself before we get started, because me and you have we've had a few interactions, haven't we, Colin?
Yeah, I bought my first Bitcoin 10 years ago, and I've been studying it quite a lot since. Currently working on a project actually called Tipex. I'm trying to make a micro Bitcoin tipping wearable name badge that's also a wallet.
Okay, before you carry on, I definitely need to do the disclaimer. Let me not let you carry on talking about so I will give you a platform to talk about that for sure. But first, let me just do the quick advertisement, the quick disclaimer, and then you can go back talking about the beep tipping system, right? So to join this free weekly webinar, go to blockchain.sensei Instagram. Make sure you spell blockchain and spell sensei correctly. Watch out for fake blockchain sensei, fake Mr. Harding, fake Quiche, fake Zishan, fake NinjaTea accounts. They will try to steal your money, and we would never take money over Instagram. Don't send money over Instagram. That's crazy. Okay, that's insane. Why'd you do that? So we stream 3 times a week, Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays, 8 p.m. plus. The webinar you're watching now is called The Game. We've been running this every Monday at 8 p.m. till 9:30 since summer 2020, so we're over 150 episodes deep. Mondays, we usually do fundamental and deep dives into stocks, crypto, and macroeconomics, etc. Fridays is NFT Fridays. That's completely self-explanatory. We talk about non-fungible tokens. And Sundays is a non-financial advice, big money show where we talk about trades and actually share non-financial advice investments that we're making. Last episode was pretty crazy. It's Charles Tokyo who did all the technicals in the FX market. So to join this webinar, you go to blockchain.sensei Instagram, go to our, click the link in our bio, and then you can easily join the Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays webinars. Although these webinars are streamed and replayed on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and soon to be Binance Live, we recommend you come inside the Zoom because we have pre-alpha live and post-alpha live, which you cannot catch unless you're inside the Zoom. Okay, so that's why you should come inside the Zoom. You can also join the free WhatsApp and free Telegram, and also get a free AI consultation with Quiche. You can go join our website and also go to our YouTube, which has over 310 videos out now, aka about 450-ish hours of free financial literacy, AI, NFT, you name it, we got it. Even university lectures are being recorded. Blockchain Sensei will be one of the biggest and greatest platforms in the world, and you guys are super early. So before we get started, we need to go to the disclaimer. So go to blockchainsensei.com. Let me make sure everything's still streaming because I'm getting paranoid now. Amazing. So disclaimer. Before we get started with all our webinars, there's always a disclaimer, terms and conditions. All content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered I can't even talk, as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own work, guys. Yes, sir. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor. Mr. Harding, are you a professional financial advisor? Okay. Goodbye, sir. It was nice to know you. Keison Rigg, are you a professional financial advisor? Colin Porter, Ben Baldieri, Cairo, Dublin. That was a joke. Okay, any financial advisor on the YouTube or LinkedIn, please let us know. We'll forever hold your peace. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor, not those cool kids on the internet that give up on Friday and Sunday nights and Monday nights to stream on the webinar talk about magic internet money. Alternatively, independent research and verify all and any information you may find in our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys? Therefore, please always do your own what, guys? Neither myself, Keishan Rigg, Mr. Harding, Dubban, Colin Porter, Ben Baldieri, who else got in the room? Cairo. So if I missed you out on our financial advisors, we don't tend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we work in collaboration with several accredited financial advisors, several accredited accountants, several accredited financial investors, etc. If you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. Okay, you guys are probably bored of me because I've been streaming a lot. So you probably missed Mr. Harding and Keith, so I'll let them go first and I'll go last when it comes to my 2024 non-financial advice crypto watch list. Mr. Harding, the go. Take the stage. No, Mr. Harding, they miss you, man. I streamed for 2 hours last night. I streamed for like 2 hours last night. Go on, mate. You got this. Keith, Keith, you've not, you, Keith, the people have been missing you, man. Go on, mate. Take over. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I'm doing it, lad. Boom. You are now co-host. I'll let Mr. Harding do the honors because I was TAing last night. So, imagine you are a 14-year-old in a favela in Brazil, or you're 11 years old in a poor village in Nigeria, and you're the family in 5 people that's too small for you. That's a very country. I know this because I'm from second world country, and I've been sitting in second world. Imagine this family in the favela in Brazil, their own banks that have smartphones, you can install a crypto with ease, just like now give the receipt on international forms of digital assets. So imagine this problem. Imagine how internet and post well, guess what kid can what he said teenage learn to code because I was most of what we live is in our minds. I feel blockchain technology to help to that person. So it opens up that international border. Imagine you are a 40 imagine you are a 40 This is why you need to join the Zooms, guys. You can look afar from the LinkedIn and the Twitter. You know what I mean? But this is why you're going to be inside the Zoom. Inside. I swear you're already co-host. You're not. Oh, oh right. And you came back in. I didn't know you'd actually leave the Zoom. Like you literally left. Mhm. Yeah, it did. Guys, for the record, this is the person who's actually left the group chat. Like he's actually left the WhatsApp group chat. Yo, dog. Sorry, I just got a special request from Tanashi. If you just check the chat, he's got a question. He was so keen, he personally WhatsApped me, said, can you make sure my question is answered? So not necessarily right now, but could you make sure it's answered? And this is why you should join the Zoom, guys. This is why. Have a guess. Have a guess.
Yes, it is. Is it always buying season for me with polka dot?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
sorry, guys. The screen wasn't sharing your thingy, your screen. It was sharing my Coin Trader Pro. So sorry, guys. Could you go back like maybe like was there some
Should I?
TA?
Should I
Sorry,
again?
guys. Sorry, guys. This is
Okay.
why we need somebody at technical support on YouTube.
Okay. Let me go again. Up to which bit was it not even showing the things that they should research like this?
What?
There you go. Revenue, developers, partners, VCs, network growth, market cap comparison, token distribution, TVL. Boom. First bit of game. Yeah. Okay. Next bit of game. We go back to the list, and then no. Can you see my screen? Is it showing trading view?
One sec. It should be. It should be. We really need someone on live support. One second. Let me just refresh this. I'm just watching the YouTube from Shuriken YouTube. Yeah. It's working. It's working.
Okay, cool.
We should be good. We should be good.
So Polkadot for me was a clear accumulation zone around here. I thought any £4 for Polkadot for me.
Hold on. Your screen's stuck on the same thing.
Okay, let me stop it and then come back in. Move it exclusively to TradingView. How about now?
Yeah.
We're on TradingView.
Look, yeah, you tell me, yeah, if this makes logical sense to you. This is not investing advice, yeah, but for me, something that at one point was $52 that has the most developers in the world building on it, that is then $4 or $3, to me, seems very logical that it's not going to stay at $4 or $3. It's going to at least go to 5, in my opinion. And look at that. What did it do? Did it go up from there? Yes, it did. So that's why, for me, this is the one project I'm always dollar cost averaging into. Like, I never stop dollar cost averaging into Polkadot. Just all the time. In fact, I dollar cost average into Polkadot daily. I've got it set on my phone that every single day I'm getting at least, some days it's pound, some days I've got it set for £10, some days I've got it set for 100. getting Polkadot. So, yeah, Polkadot. Next one is Kusama. Kusama, again, has the second largest amount of developers in Web3 building on it. Now, why that's interesting is because Kusama is a testnet for Polkadot. And I don't know about you guys, but that looks pretty manipulated to me. That is a pretty clean downward trend. Would you agree? Would you agree that these touches are phenomenally accurate? And bear in mind, what time frame do I look on? I don't look on the daily, guys. I look on the weekly.
Some will say it's photoshopped.
If you can get touches like this on the weekly, that's bizarre. That's bizarre. So let's break it down to the daily. See how clean it looks. And look at that. One of the golden rules of investing and trading. We have just gone above the 200-day moving average on the 3rd of November. So for me, if it goes below the $200 moving average, then I won't be buying. But if it's above it and it's in this downward wedge, all we're waiting for now is this little pop above 27. Boom. So am I buying above 27? No. This is my zone right here. This is my whole accumulation zone right here. In the words of Chingy, right there, right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. So then the next one is Atom. And Atom, you'll never believe what Atom does. For anybody that doesn't know, Atom is otherwise known as Cosmos, is also an interoperability token. It's also an interoperability chain where it's all about connecting other blockchains to each other. What are the chances that people think that that's important? There was many, many moons ago where when we first started Blockchain Sensei, we said that we think that the most important part of blockchain in general is that they can bloody communicate with each other. I think you'll find if you go as far back as 2020, when I first started talking about Polkadot, 4 years ago, started talking about Atom, Cosmos, 4 years ago. So yes, these prices, 2020, what price was it around then? It was around $4. What price did it get up to? Around $43. Yeah, but I'm not a financial advisor and I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, here is the low, $6. And again, what is this on? Oh yeah, that's on the weekly. Stopped on a dime at $6. $6, $6.176 is that perfectly. So then when we go to the daily, oh, look at that as well. It's crossed over the 200 moving average. What are the chances? So for me, though, I think this whole area was a whale accumulation zone. And I think at the moment we pop out at 11, well, you got to think, right? Those that were accumulating here at $6, right? They're already 100% up. Are they? No, 70% up. My error. Right. So then the next one is when you use basic logic of things that are needed is Chainlink. And what does Chainlink do? It's an oracle. It allows real world data to be connected to blockchains. I don't know, guys. Is that important? I think it is. Again, when did we start talking about this? In 2020, over here, when it was $1. It is now $18, and it's down. But if you looking and doing your own research from when we were talking about this in 2020, you would be up 394%. But we don't know what we're talking about. Financial advisors who can get you 10% do. That's not a shot at them, by the way. We like financial advisors. We work with them. But again, I don't know about you, but that looks like an accumulation zone to me. And again, what time frame am I on? The weekly, and look at how perfect those touches are. And again, we've just gone above the 200 moving average. What are the chances? What are the chances?
Guys, if you want Mr. Harding to continue to come back, please do a screenshot and put it on your stories and tag at blockchain.sensei. You can also request to follow I am Mr. Harding on Instagram, but he's got a private account and he only accepts the glitches. So
yeah,
if you're lucky enough to follow him. But
I don't let him.
So we know that you guys appreciate this, because Mr. Harding's not always available. He's on like ghost. It's like catch Mr. Harding IRL, catch me online. That's how life is working these days.
Yeah,
Catch me on the internet, Mr. Harding in person.
Then the next one is ICP. I'm not going to do too much TA on this one because I don't know too much about this project. All I know is it's got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th largest amount of developers. Same with AVAX. Don't know much about it, so I'm not going to comment. Same with Aptos. Don't know much about it. Not going to comment. So AVAX, Aptos, ICP, I'm not actually invested in because I don't know enough about them. So I've decided to not invest in them. Yes, they've got large amounts of developers, but that's not enough for me. I need to actually understand what I'm investing in because I think that's important. If you can't explain it to a kid what you're investing in, don't invest in it, in my opinion. Then some curveballs, high riskers. Well, the other ones, obviously Solana, but Keisha's already spoken about that one.
But not at this price, though. Not Solana at this price.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe.
Chill out. Guys,
do you want to see where my take profit is on Solana? I think it's on here.
No, I get like
the DP is all the way in the sky, bro.
buying high and selling higher is not a good investment strategy.
This is where my TP is on Solana. Now I'm very biased. I'm very, very biased. Like completely biased. But let me give you the reasons why I'm biased. Obviously, go and do your own research, yeah. But okay, let me give you the rundown. Solana has a phone. Solana has IoT partners like Helium, so they're in a position to launch their own mobile network with their own phone. Solana has Render, which is the world's currently first or second best cloud GPU rendering company, which means that you don't need a graphics card in your phone, but you'd be able to get PS5, maybe a super PC graphics on your phone through the cloud, which is insane, and crazily powerful for AR. So pretty much every major marketing company in the world is going to be using Render, which is on Solana. They're working with USDC.
Guys, sorry, I'm just gonna be a little vibe killer, right? I'm gonna let Mr. Harding say everything, and then I'm gonna counter some of his narratives. But I want to let him land. I want to let him spray.
So they're working with USDC. I've also got a project called Fire Dancer. So I was very anti-Solana because of the outages that they had, but they're actually building the entire blockchain again from scratch. And on the testnet, everyone's getting gassed about the transactions per second. It's like 35,000, 400,000 apparently. Some projects are going to be able to do, whereas Fire Dancer can do 600,000 transactions per second with insane time to finality as well. So, and that's working with Visa. And unfortunately, for those that are decentralization fans, working with Google. So you know this Google Wallet that I was saying that I keep thinking is going to happen. Yeah. So that's all my bullish reasons for Solana. But go on, Ninja. What was you going to say?
No. What I was going to say is everything that you're saying isn't. I'm not saying it's not correct or true. It can be correct or true, but for the first time in my life, and I've said this on social media, I have spent since April 2023 up until now, I've made obviously a public shift in my life where I've spent more time on charts. Like I've gone from like being in the business of blockchain and Web3 and being in, you know, on the equity side of you and Keish, and more just looking at charts and data, price action. And for me now, like everything is about, like, I believe price action 75 to 80% of the time now, above all fundamentals. Like I'm literally there. Like I've backtraced all day. I've backtraced multiple layers of data sets when it comes to backtesting indicators. For example, like I think it was like 89% of the time Bitcoin took a 15% drawdown, as long as the RSI hit over 67 on the daily, since historical Bitcoin ever. Like that's just the data set that I downloaded with Jay Johnson.
Crazy.
For me, the market is not about assets, but is more about time. Like I've changed my philosophy, right? Like there is a time to be in assets, and there is a time to take profit and go in new opportunities, and there's a time to circle around assets. Like one of the biggest data sets that I download now on a regular basis is ETH against BTC. I wish I was in Bitcoin for a lot of this year, and then only now going back to ETH. Like you would have been up 40%, but it's just not something that I paid attention to. So I'm now not getting bogged down in partnerships and news. I'm going back to charts because we're talking about 2024. Like everyone here wants to maximize investments, right? So first of all, nobody should invest in anything they don't understand. But because I'm spending so much time decentralized trading, I'm building my portfolio on like a lot of products. Like for example, like the Telegram coin, GMX, which is an amazing decentralized exchange, because I've used it and the product works. Everything that you're saying, like for example, like let's be real here, right? Solana has a phone, but I've never seen any crypto person with it ever. You may have, but it's not more than 5 people. You've not met 5 people with a Solana phone. And like Render's an amazing product, but I've never known anybody to use Render. Toncoin, right? With Telegram, everyone uses Telegram. And I've used GMX. I know more people that use GMX than own a Solana phone. So if you want to talk about real world and fundamentals, I now like to I don't want everyone to get bogged down. Like everyone can get bogged down in what they love. You can separate what you love and what you invest in. And and sometimes we overinvest in what we love, right? I am now detached from assets and attached to maximizing my profits, right? That's where I am now, because I'm here to so in 2021 I didn't buy any meme coin. I now have no problem buying Shiba or Doge on the low, because why not? Like if it makes sense to sell, if it makes sense to clip off 3 to 10% of my Ethereum and buy the Doge Shiba dip and go back into ETH, I will do it. Because there's a difference between being a because we love operating in blockchain and adding value. Sometimes we attach that to our trading style, and we have to remember that most people in this room do not operate in private equity, do not cut deals, are not at universities. I feel like one bias that we have, I'm going to publicly say this, between me, you, and the memist Harden and Keish, I held this bias for so long, and now I spend more time in charts than actually operating in the world of blockchain. Is that most people don't operate in the world of blockchain. Everybody wants to maximize their investments. So everyone should learn about these fundamentals for maybe like a longer term plan. But if we're talking 2024, we want to buy the dip. So if things have spiked up, don't let the fundamental FOMO you in. Let that fundamental sit so you can be patient. Because and I said this last night, 99% of my investing and trading is just reading data and thinking about it and learning. And in the past 6 months, I feel like I've done 3 years of education. I feel like I've done 3 years. Like I've done over 1,000 swaps on decentralized exchanges. You know how you say you need to do 300 trades to become a trader? Is that correct? Is it 300?
Yeah.
Right, guys, I've done over 1,000 decentralized exchange swaps. So I definitely know. And decentralized, would you agree or disagree with me that trading crypto decentralized is truer to crypto than trading it on Binance and Coinbase?
100%, million percent.
Because
100%.
Because I'm live swapping the price, right?
Yep.
I'm live swapping the price, and I've been living on DEX tools, and then now I read the psychology of the market because my small coins on decentralized exchanges is just like a micro sample of how the macro works. So, like I love Solana blockchain, and I love the people at Solana, and I love Super Team, but I can say that and still tell people not to buy Solana at this price.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna push. Like it doesn't matter how much Solana are developing. When it's overpriced, it's overpriced. And I think we need to tell people that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
bro, that is great facts and bars. Bro, drop that bar about the data sets on Bitcoin again.
Oh, yeah. So me and Jay Johnson back tested that in the history of Bitcoin ever, something like 89% of the time when the RSI hits the daily on 67, 68, not quite 70, right? Because if you look, you can't always wait for RSI 70 to sell. Sometimes you got to be selling on that 63, 65, 68 zone. But when it hits that 67, 68, about 90% of the time, it draws down by at least 15% in the history of Bitcoin ever. And
since
that's
2008.
Yeah, since 2008, since 2008, or at least 2010. And the thing is like, past results don't guarantee the future. And right now, let me say this, guys, we are in an interesting time in human history, because for the first time in human history, we're going through a completely irrational tech bull run, whilst gold is at an all-time high, right? Whilst Bitcoin is pumping, whilst every single global real estate indicator is down. SIXRE, I can't remember every single global, like SD, whatever, right? Like hella real estate indexes are down, and the stock market is up, so they're decoupled. So we've never seen this before. So past data doesn't guarantee future results, but we can't just throw past data in the bin just because we're in an odd time. Do you know what I mean? So,
and this is why we are the immaculate team, bro.
Yeah.
Because this is what we preach: is you have to be in a group and a community that's going to counter your thoughts, ideas, everything. Because this space is too easy to get into an echo chamber.
Yeah.
Too easy. Because social media does it, and then you go to real world events where it's literally everybody supporting what you're seeing on the social media. So it's very hard for you to break out of a bubble of what you're hearing and seeing to go and talk to people that have got counters outside of your own ideas.
Okay, let me put it like this, right? I absolutely love all the people at these Web3 and blockchain events. But what percentage of these people at blockchain and Web3 events can even competently read charts? I would go as far to say as less than 25%, right? And how much of them are actually good traders and investors? Guys, I am a top tier crypto investor and trader because I have a record of multiplying assets and wealth and calling Bitcoin tops and buying back in. Like I've historically been correct many times. When I said in the bull run, I'm exiting Bitcoin into Litecoin, back into Bitcoin. Like I've literally said live on stream on the 15th of October, I converted some Ethereum into Hex. 10 days later, it did 4x and I cashed out at 2.8. Like my calls, look, I don't know the most about blockchain. I don't know the most about software. I don't know the most about lots of things. But when it comes to price action, yeah, like if you're going to listen to invest in a price action, look at someone who's got good results. I'm not saying Mr. Hardy's got great results. Keisha's had some great calls, but sometimes I feel like, and this is where we need to check ourselves, right? Is we need to separate the investing and the operating, because sometimes you can be so in that echo chamber, because like you're deep in Solana, and like you can be in, like you need to, and this is me public talking to Mr. Harding. I'd say this to him one-on-one, I'm saying it publicly. You need to check yourself if Solana is $130 and you're doing events and you think it's going to the moon, but and then you put your monthly investment in Solana when it's the RSI saying 93. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what's going on. The RSI 93, just relax. Wait for the pullback, dude. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter you're investing in it. Like when data shows that when RSI is 93, just don't buy.
Yeah,
you gotta buy. You know what I mean? And everyone's here to make investments, and I recommend everybody learn about blockchain, because the best thing about blockchain and Web3 is actually being in it. You know what I mean? And using it. And like I've recently bridged quite a lot of USD.
Anyway, before we carry on with that,
go on.
Your watch list, bro.
Oh, my watch list. All right, cool.
Yeah, man. We're running out of time here, man.
All right.
You was on a bit of a pedestal, so I had to.
Now, all right, cool. So, right. So this is something. Okay, so the first thing, obviously, I am deep into the Hex and Pulse chain ecosystem. Do I believe in this project? No, not really. I don't believe in this project, right? It's like I don't believe they're doing anything that spectacular, right? It's just the price action, right? We have an opportunity to make money.
Colin was trying to say something. Colin, what was you saying?
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the price chart. It's a bit crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely crazy. Okay, so I was very lucky because I publicly called here.
Is crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about all-time highs, but this isn't Hex against dollars, this is Hex against Ethereum. Like I think we're like 50x from all-time high. And when you're so far from all-time high, you have the opportunity, like the upside opportunity is crazy. But I'm going to teach you guys a strategy called averaging down, because too many people put money in crypto, they expect it to go up, it goes down, and then they don't have a plan, right? Just because I invest doesn't mean that I think it's going to go up. You know that phrase, if you can't afford it 3 times, you can't afford it. I make sure that if I make an investment, I can make an investment 5 times minimum, right? I'll match an investment 5 times, no problem, even if it's falling. And I'll mathematically prove to you why. Okay, cool. So we're crazy X's from all-time high right now on Ethereum. I don't know why, like if you have enough Ethereum, you wouldn't take this opportunity. Okay, so we're 45x from all-time high, right? Now, let me, in maths, show you guys why. Okay, let me use like a text box, right? Right box. Okay, so let's say the all-time high of a crypto is $90. This fundamental knowledge is more important than the actual watch list, because it's gonna make you think about averaging down difference. So the all-time high of a crypto is $100, right? And the current price is $10. So let's say we have an investing budget of, let's call it $400 investing budget, right? So let's say we buy $100 at $10. So we've got 10 coins. Oh, sorry YouTube. 1 sec. Okay, 1 sec. All right, cool. We're back. Right. So, and then the coin crashes. Okay, the coin crashes to $5. We buy $100 at $5, right? Now we got 20 coins, okay? And then the coin crashes to $1, right? Now most people will be sweating because the original $100 will be worth $10, right? And the second $100 will be worth $20, right? Because we're 80% down. Me, I'm very, very aggressive when in my investing. I'm aggressive in averaging down, but I always make sure I've got a stack of cash, right? So 9% down, right? And then at this ultimate bottom here, where we're 99% from all-time high. This is literally how I make killer gains in the market. I should charge for this, but oh well. Right, so let's say, so we got $200 left, yeah? And then we invest $200. So we basically double down, okay? The coin goes to $4, right? So the original 100 is now worth 60, yeah? The second $100 is now worth, how much is it worth? It's worth 80, right? But then the third $200 is worth how much? How much is it worth? Someone do the math. I know it. Yes, worth 800. Because right, because everything in this, everything in crypto is about percentages, right? I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna self-proclaim this, and anyone in the world can challenge it, right? I don't have an official statistic, but I am top 2% being humble spot trader in cryptocurrency on planet Earth because I'm blessed with really good mental math. What where do you think I lie? 5, 10? I'm damn high. Okay, cool. Let's say 5. Let's say 5, right? It's because okay, fair enough, fair enough. I don't use bots. I don't use bots, and I underutilize AI. Right? 2024 is when I'm gonna systemize things more, and then use more AI. However, right, natural human without AI. The reason why I'm high is because I have no emotional attachment to things. People have emotional attachment to things, right? And like, and people don't have a plan when the market goes down. As a spot sniper, I don't short the market, but I always have large amounts of cash in percentage to what I put in, ready to buy the dip and even double down, right? In this extreme example here, I've literally showed you how buying the dip and double it, even if we didn't double down, even if we put $100, right, at the $1 dip, the last investment would have done 4x, right? The last investment would have done, not financial advice. This is an extreme example that almost never happens. But anyway, right, but not 99%, but not 99%. Yeah, yeah. IO text. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Like the reason why I'm so good is because I don't sit here and try to predict everything. I just accept what the market gives me, right? So I'm not this predictor guy. Like I'm 80% out of Bitcoin, right? I sold at an average price of 34.9K. What do I mean by average? Let's say you sold some Bitcoin at 30K and you sold some Bitcoin the same amount at 35K. The average price is the price in the middle, right? It's 32,500. Do I regret it? No, because I stuck to my plan. right? And I still have loads of altcoins, and I still have loads of cash in comparison. So I don't try to over predict the market. So what it is let me give you the basic fundamental of it's overly simplified, but this is my three pathways of spot trading. I put money in the market, right? The market goes up, I think about taking profit. The market goes up a lot, I always take profit. I don't wait. I don't wait to the moon, right? I put in money, the market goes sideways, I think about what to do. It goes sideways, I either do nothing or I buy more. I put money in, the market goes down. Once it hits a certain a percentage down, let's say 10%, I put more money in. It goes 10% down, I put more money in. It goes 10% down, I put more money in. So I have a plan for whichever way the market goes, and that's why I win. Everybody loses because they try to be a macroeconomic specialist. I make money in any market, even in the pits of the bear market, because there's always a spike up and there's always a dip. So money never stops moving. So that's the long answer. But I'm gonna do the TA anyway. Somewhere else. Yeah, somewhere else. Yeah, that's the game. All right. What's that? What's that crypto? Sorry. Oh, cool. For the record, I don't know. I don't know anything about. Yeah, yeah. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. Um, if I if I were to just very quickly guess, right? I'm not even doing a lot of TA here. I would literally say back here, 7. Wait, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a huge retracement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, this is the thing, right? Again, I'm gonna stop you there. Like, there's no point in predicting where it's really gonna go because it's just gonna follow macroeconomics. Like, the world is gonna do what it's gonna do. The matrix is gonna do what it's gonna do. So I'm now living in the present opportunities. Like, right now, money, let me tell you where a lot of money is going, right? And you have to be prepared for this opportunity. Most people are not prepared for this opportunity. And you have to prepare yourself for the next opportunity for when this happens, when the market pumps, is in a lot of decentralized exchange trading, right? Most of you guys will not be able to do this. But last night, without giving away the dollars that I traded, I made 26% on not on a specific coin on Solana, but I was literally in and out of decentralized coins in Solana. And I did do a degen shift, and I was trading from 11 p.m. till 6 a.m. And that is not necessarily healthy or what I recommend or what people do, but I did it and it worked for me, right? So the best trading plan is the one that works for you. The best investment plan are the ones that work for you. The best investments are the ones tailored towards your risk and reward appetite and your ability to lock in the market or be passive, right? It's like some people should have less exposure to crypto because they don't have the time to check up. Some people should literally be heavy in S&P 500 because some people are millionaires. I'm not. I am a non-millionaire who's single and have moved back home from London to my parents, right? So my expenditures in life, yeah, I don't have. Go on. Yes, yes. I'm unemployable. If I got a job, I get fired. No, they shouldn't. Absolutely not. Don't do it. Like don't trade from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. if you got to be at work for 9 a.m. Like I can go to bed at 6 a.m. and wake up at midday. Why not? Like so. I don't recommend what I do to anybody, but at the same time, I don't want to sit here and pretend like I'm the S&P 500 don. I'm not. I don't have any S&P 500. I don't have. I don't have. Yeah. Right. Crazy. But I'm gonna go with my coins, right? So let me tell you what I'm really bullish on. I love Arve. Why do I love Arve? Because Arve is, first of all, I like the fact that most of the circulating supply is out. So even if all the circulating supply by some magic tokenomics, I think it's tokenomically impossible. I don't know, I'm not a tokenomics expert. But even if all the coins came out tomorrow, the price wouldn't crash. So I like that, right? I'm not sure if it's deflation or inflationary, but I've taken lots of RV loans and helped people and paid them back. It is absolutely seamless and it's multi-chain. I'm big on RV. Cool. Right. Arbitrium. I really like this. Right. I've actually used this. I've bridged Ethereum assets onto Arbitrium and back, swapped, done, I think about 30 swaps on Arbitrium. I like what they got going on in the DeFi space. Big ups to Arbitrium. Render. Now, let me do a counter argument. Did I invest in Render? Yes. Big ups to Rids. Have I made money in Render? Yes. Am I bullish on Render? No. Let me tell you why. I'm not unbullish on Render, but I'm not going to live on some hypothetical, this is a product that other people can use the GPU, because I literally don't know anybody who's ever used it. So I'm not pro or anti-render. That's my opinion on Render, because I know it's really popular. Quant, right? I'm not pro or anti-quant. I don't have any quant. Why? Because I understand what it is in theory, but I've just never used it. So, okay, okay. So flow, I can co-sign. Why? Because I understand it. I understand the views NBA Top Shots. We broke it down in 2021. There's a historical 53 tweet string which I did diving into flow. So I made sure I have exposure to that. I'll be honest. I'm sitting on a bag of Phantom that is in loads of loss right now, but I'm just trading my Phantom into more. Guys, don't be scared to sell your. Don't be scared to sell your coins if you're very, very confident that you can buy them back at a cheaper price. There's no shame in selling coins. In fact, you should be ashamed if you're just hodling for no reason, because that's just silly. Stop doing it. Just don't need to hodl for no reason if you're sure you can sell and buy back. But that's not financial advice. Okay, so let me tell you what I really like that's low down. I really like GMX and I really like Trust Wallet token. Why? Because in crypto, a lot of things follow narrative, right? So Trust Wallet is a well-trusted decentralized wallet that billions and billions of dollars have transacted through this. But the market cap of the coin is only 510 million. Now, there could be some tech person that says, but what does it do? It doesn't do anything. So what? Hex doesn't do anything. I'm not a hexagon, right? But I understand that Hex has a cult. Richard Hart has a cult behind him. It's a working project. It's arguably more decentralized than most of these damn top 100 coins because Hex is only available on decentralized exchanges, right? The narrative behind Pulse Chain makes sense, and that's why I have part of my portfolio traded over there. Trust Wallet, I don't know what the fundamental of the coin is. I don't have any of this token, but I'm going to look to buy at a good price because the narrative makes sense, right? There is billions of dollars historically ever transacted, and I would think that there is more on Trust Wallet than $510 million right now. I don't have a stat, but I'm going to imagine there's more than $510 million on Trust Wallet across the globe. In fact, let's just find out how many people are on Trust Wallet. How many people own Trust Wallet? I think it's 25 mil. It's used by 60 million people. Okay. How much money is held on Trust Wallet? I don't know, but let's just say there's 60 million people in the world, right, with Trust Wallet. Okay, so let's just go back to that market cap. 60 million people, 60 million people, 60 million. There, do you think the average amount of crypto on the wallet is more than $10 per person, right? Because 60 times 10 is 600 million. Cool, right? Speculative price action. And finally, GMX. GMX, in my opinion, is the best decentralized is the best decentralized exchange for trading. There is nothing in the top 100. Hello. Sorry. Um, GMX is the best decentralized exchange platform for trading. It requires no KYC. You simply connect your wallet. However, guess what? Guess what are the two blockchains that your assets need to be on? AVAX or Arbitrum. So you cannot trade on GMX if your USDC and USDT is on Ethereum. It must be bridged to AVAX or Arbitrum, making me further bullish on Arbitrum. And I don't have any AVAX, but I've been trading stable coins on AVAX. So just because I'm looking for bigger gains. But yeah, that's my alpha. Mm, nice. Yes, always look for where money, guys, always look for where money is flowing to next. Stop overpaying attention to where money has already flowed to. But buying high and selling higher is not a good investment strategy. Where next? Yes, that's it. Cool. Let's take questions. Nah. Sloan Trading View, G.
This is the one you were talking about. So this is the wallet, yeah?
This is the wallet for Multiverse X. It's very good. I've been trying to figure out how to work with it a bit.
Okay, so this Maya.
And then you said Multiverse X, yeah?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group. This without any, doesn't say sex. I'll put it in the chat.
So wait, X portal changed from Maya, right?
It used to be called Elrond. I don't know what it.
Oh, this is Elrond.
This is Elrond. They rebranded as Multiverse X, and their ticker is still EGLD, eGold. Yeah, they pumped from 25.
Wow, this is one of the best rebrands I've ever seen in my life.
And Mikey, they bought, or what, however you would call it, but they bought Utrust and then renamed it to X Money.
Wow.
They bought Utrust.
Yeah. They bought Utrust and renamed it to X Money. It's great.
I think this,
oh my god, that is some alpha. I did not know X Money is Utrust rebranded. I had no idea.
These guys are like, I think, much better than Ethereum. This is the chain we want to seriously deal with. I don't know if they have much of a UK presence. We could really speak to them and see if we could be part of the team here potentially.
That is interesting.
I got to shoot. Many blessings, guys.
All right, bless.
Stickers, good to see you,
man. That's very interesting. That alone is alpha because people don't even know that used to be eGold and Utrust. That's mad. That rebrand happened and I didn't even know. That's
sorry. I wish I spoke to you guys a month ago. Anyway, I'm here.
No worries. Right, let's just go to the last question before I got shut off. So Debem, got a question?
Yeah. A question I want to ask. Yeah, Ninja. For the live trading you do. Yeah. If you could send me the link, I'll be intrigued to know how you guys do it.
We've got something coming for that for people that are going to be in our Alpha Academy. So we've got something coming in 2024 where the Alpha Academy is basically going to be a daily live trading session. So we haven't figured out what the subscription is going to be, but there's going to be live trading sessions every day with Ninja, myself, whoever else.
You trade as well? You're going to be trading as well?
I'm going to be doing the big macro stocks.
I'm
going to be doing more investment. Ninja's going to be doing the trades.
Okay. Just a final question. Because I took notes of like what you said. When it comes to investing in crypto, like looking at the right stuff. In terms of total value locked, where's the best place to kind of just go on CoinMarketCap to check all that?
DeFi Llama.
DeFi Llama, and I'm going to show you that's on this secret website as well. That I'm going to show.
Oh, that secret. Those that joined into the Zoom.
Right, guys, we're locking off the YouTube now. You should have joined the Zoom. Bye.
They're lost, bruv. They're